Hi everyone, this is Carla Simon from Hunter's Heart.
This is a short video to introduce you to a series of tutorials about how to read your sniffer dog. At the upper levels of nose word competition and scent detection certification and testing, frequently teams are under time pressure to cover large areas, and this includes clear areas and of course distractions of all types, environmental and food and toy. So at that point, we go beyond trusting our dog. We've trained, we do trust our dog, but in the testing, the handler has to do a little bit of handling. So steering comes into play. For example, if the handler has to search 3 aisles of a warehouse and there's no scent in aisles 1 and 2 and they only get 5 minutes, if they spend all 5 minutes in aisles 1 and 2 where there is no scent, they don't find anything. So it's important for the handler to recognize when the dog is working odor and when they aren't. And if the dog doesn't pull you through aisle 1 and 2 to aisle number 3 to get to the target odor, then you need to budget your time and help your partner and make sure that in the time allowed you get to all the areas you need to search. So, how do you read your dog? It's a frequently used piece of advice, but there's some very important specific things that you can look for to read your dog, and in fact all dogs that are doing scent detection. Listen up. Listen to your dog's breathing pattern. So every search follows a process. When the dog encounters odor, there's a change of behavior. So those are physiological changes that you see. The dog shows interest in an area, maybe lifting its head to sniff up high. The breathing and sniffing rate is going to get a little bit faster. Frequently, you see a head snap. So the dog is moving along and head snap rapidly when it encounters odor. And frequently, where the good dog goes next is where source is, the highest concentration of odor. So after the head snap, you see back and forth bracketing to the left of source, the right of source, until they narrow it down and get to the precise source. Notice that beginner dogs do more wasted energy getting to source, and the more experienced the dog is, the more direct the route tends to be in getting to source. When you see the dog is sourcing, his breath sounds different, and his cheeks are going to move in and out. So it's something like this. And then when he gets to source, the breathing stops, a brief pause, especially in dogs that freeze like a statue. But this can happen no matter what your trained formal alert is, or even if you don't have one. When the dog gets to source, they go from sniffing actively to find it to a pause when they show you where it is. If you see all of those things, it's pretty easy to say that the dog is working odor and found source. And if you see none of those things, then probably the room is clear and you should move to your next objective. Good theory. In the tutorials to follow, we're going to show you exactly what those specifics look like to help you to read your scent detection dog. This is Carla Simon from Hunter's Heart. Check out the links below and learn more about scent detection. Thanks. Have a good day.